This is a presentation about a disease called hemophilia by Michelle Saw 9b. What is hemophilia? Hemophilia is a bleeding disorder that slows down the blood clotting process. This is also called hemophilia, which sounds the same but is spelled with an extra letter A. There are two most common types of hemophilia, which are called hemophilia A and hemophilia B. I will first talk about hemophilia A. It is also known as the classic hemophilia because it is the most common type. People suffer from hemophilia A because they lack the clotting factor 8. Because this clotting factor is missing, platelets which form clots cannot stick together. 1 in 5,000 to 10,000 males worldwide have hemophilia A. Now let's look at hemophilia B. Hemophilia B is also known as the Christmas disease. People have this disease because they cannot produce the clotting factor 9. It affects 1 in 20,000 to 34,500 males worldwide. Now I will tell you about the symptoms of hemophilia. Externally, people get spontaneous bruises, prolonged bleeding, and renewed bleeding even after initial bleeding has stopped. These are the symptoms that are actually shown to people. However, hemophiliacs can also bleed internally. This causes organ damage, tissue damage, dysfunctions, bruises, and maybe even death. Psychologically, these effects can be very distressing and will be something that should be taken care of throughout a hemophiliac's whole life. There are several ways that the disease can be diagnosed by. The first one is by measuring the factor clotting activity. Individuals who have hemophilia A will have low factor 8 clotting activity, and ones who have hemophilia B will have low factor 9 clotting activity. The next method is genetic testing. Genetic testing of the factor 8 gene finds a disease-causing mutation in up to 98% of individuals who have hemophilia A, and genetic testing of the factor 9 gene finds disease-causing mutations in more than 99% of individuals who have hemophilia B. There can be several causes of hemophilia. First, the most common cause is due to your inheritance, which I will explain in more detail later on. Another cause can be due to a spontaneous genetic mutation. It is especially when your body starts to form antibodies to clotting factors. This table shows what the hemophiliacs of ages from 13 to 21 are concerned about the most. It was surveyed in the year 2000 in the United States, and if you look at it, they are mostly concerned about joint damages. And it follows with bleeding episodes, HIV, hepatitis, virus, and head injuries. There are some treatments for hemophiliacs which depends on their severity, but they do not have any cures. One treatment is called desmopressin, which is also called DDAVP, and it is a slow injection put into the veins. It is used to help release more clotting factor. The infusion of clotting factors can also be helpful. It is taken from either donated human blood or genetically engineered products, and it is called the recombinant clotting factors. Another treatment can be the physical therapy. It is usually used when the bleeding has damaged the joints, as it prevents the joint from being frozen or deformed. Ice pack, bandage, or pressure can be also used to be treated, as it can take care of the wound of a small cut or scrape. As I have explained before, inheritance is why most people have hemophilia. Hemophilia is inherited in an X-linked recessive pattern. A condition is considered X-linked when gene mutation that causes it is located on the X chromosome, one of the two sex chromosomes. Males are affected more frequently than females because one altered copy of the gene in each cell is enough to cause the condition. Also, it is shown that 400 babies are being born with hemophilia every year. How to cope with hemophilia? You should maintain a healthy diet and most importantly, having regular exercises. Also, you should practice good dental hygiene and also maintain a relaxing state of mind. This is my bibliography, and thank you for listening to my presentation.